welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be going over my second paycheck for the month of April 2021, and I'm using my dot grid B5 size notebook that I got from Amazon, and I actually just made these stickers myself. So let's get into it. So for my second paycheck, I do expect to receive it on April 9th. And I expect to bring home about $3,000. So let's get into my bills and other expenses that I'm covering with this paycheck. So I do have quite a few bills. It's like 5 bills. So I do have my Bank of America number 2, which is due on the 11th, and that should be about $45. Then I have Netflix on the 14th for $14. And then on the 15th, I have my water bill, which I budgeted $75 for that. It might be a little bit less. Then my Bank of America number 1 is due on the 15th, and this might be my last actual bill for Bank of America number 1, because I might be able to pay it off this month, and I'm so excited. So that I'm budgeting $155. And that's just my minimum payment. That's not my extra debt payment, which will be at the bottom. Then we have house sitting, which I'm not sure which day that's gonna be paid, but the people that are checking on my house for me kind of just go randomly. So whenever they go, I just send them money afterwards, because I can tell on my security system if somebody's entered my house. So that's how I know to pay them. And that is actually it for bills. Then we're gonna move down to some expenses. So groceries, budgeting $125. Personal, I'm budgeting $50. And then for savings, I am trying to save $3,000 in the month of April. So I've divided that by the 4 paychecks, and that does divide out to $750 per paycheck. Then I'm gonna go ahead and fund all of my sinking funds with this paycheck. That way they are done. So we're gonna move $710 over to sinking funds. Then any dollar that's remaining is going to be put towards an extra debt payment. So we're gonna go ahead and take $3,000 and subtract all these expenses and see what we have remaining. We should be able to put $976 towards debt with this paycheck, which is super exciting. So that does make our paycheck balance out to 0, meaning that every dollar coming in has been given a job. Alright, so I am back to update this second paycheck because I have been canceled from my travel assignment a week early, so I'm getting 1 less paycheck, which means I need to split all of my expenses between 3 paychecks instead of 4. So I'm gonna just go through and update anything that I can on this paycheck. So let's get into it. So for my second paycheck, I should still be receiving $3,000. So we're gonna go ahead and subtract out any expenses that I am not gonna be adjusting. So all of these are fixed amounts that I'm going to be covering, as well as the grocery and personal and my sinking fund. So I'm gonna subtract all of those, and then we'll adjust the savings and extra debt payment. So let's get into it. So I'm just subtracting everything out. All right, so I do want to mainly do the extra debt payments closer to the beginning of April, and then do more savings later on in April. So I did go ahead and already save, well, if you saw my first paycheck, I did adjust those already. But for this paycheck, what I'm going to do is allocate the rest of my debt payment with this paycheck. So for me to pay off the $24.08, with the first paycheck, I was gonna pay $1,168. So with this paycheck, I'd be paying $1,240. And what I just realized is I didn't save that other number that I had here. It was 17 something. So let me subtract that again. Okay, so 1726, we're gonna subtract 1240. So that means we'll put 486 into savings with this paycheck. And that way the third paycheck we can put more to savings. And we won't put, I guess, any towards debt. But that will come out in the third paycheck. So this is my updated version of my second paycheck. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.